Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mike Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Oh.
In the air, right field. Nimmo gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Hey.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In there, sets him down on strikes. 1 out man at first. And now Corey Seager tied him up inside with that one. Misses off the plate, and the count even 1-1. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's a strikeout looking. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Whoa. Good job to fight that one off.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And a payoff pitch. Bring him up, says Clyde. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it one hops the wall. That gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford under it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. One gone, runner at first. Michael Busch digs in now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Go to second. On a bounce. Safe. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. In half up to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Tap foul at the plate. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Nimmo under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the air to left center. Langford moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a foul ball. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
That's a ball.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Back in Arlington, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Junior Caminero. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hauls it in, 1 away. First pitch is in the dirt. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. Suzuki in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Man at second. That one off the mark, and the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 60, Jacob Junis.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 on, 1 out.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. He was plugged in his first trip to the plate. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And he gets him. Nicely done. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mason Wynn stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. A solo shot. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And he's out on the tag.
You're out.
So up next, Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Number 5, second baseman, Corey Seager.
High fly ball out to center field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. One down. One out, man at first. Here's Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Oh. Kelly leads off first with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the catcher for the Rangers. Shea Langoliers. And the slider just misses. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day. Long, and so could every hit.
On the mound now, Hunter Harvey.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that. Through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Jack Peterson. That's inside. Ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run dinger. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. Here's Josh Young. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Hard liner. And that's a base hit into left field. The throw to second.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to the side right there, but he didn't.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Luke Little.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. So now with 1 away and a man at second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Out towards right center field. Trout makes a move towards the gap. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in Arlington, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Junior Caminero.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Cole Winn.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sliced hard but foul. Winn, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Nope, ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To kick the 3-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wyatt Langford stepping for the Rangers. Jacob Webb takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ball.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Corey Seager.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
There we go.
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Here's a 1-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Up next for the Rangers, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2.
Langoliers.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top 6. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Another 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hellman settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
In the air to left center. Hellman should have this one. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field.